Okay, let's talk about a feeling that every single one of us knows way too well. That cringy, awkward moment you just can't stop replaying in your head. But what if I told you it's pretty much all in your head? Just think about that for a second. Seriously, that one thing you did that makes your stomach drop just thinking about it? Yeah, you are probably the only person on Earth who actually remembers it.
We've all got one, right? That one moment. It feels like it's been burned into our minds forever, and we just can't shake this feeling that it's burned into everyone else's memory too.
Maybe it was this exactly. You're up in front of a crowd, you're trying to sound smart, and then bam, your tongue just ties itself into a pretzel. Or maybe you spilled coffee all down your white shirt right before a huge meeting. Whatever it was, the feeling is absolutely universal.
And in that instant, it's like the whole world just stops, doesn't it? Every single eye in the room is on you, and that one tiny mistake is all they can possibly see. It's hot, it's intense, and boy, does it feel lonely.
Well, here is the good news. That intense feeling, that giant burning spotlight, it's basically a lie. It's a lie your brain tells you. It's a real psychological phenomenon with a name, and just understanding it is the first step to getting out from under its thumb.
And that's the key word right there, vastly. We vastly overestimate it. I mean, it makes sense, right? We're the main character in our own movie, so we just assume we've got at least a supporting role in everyone else's. But the science says something totally different.
So if that spotlight isn't real, what's actually happening? Well, the truth is pretty surprising, and it has everything to do with what's going on inside other people's heads.
Look at this number. This changes everything. Studies show that fewer than 20% of people will even remember your little slip-up later on, and sometimes it's as low as 10%. Just let that sink in for a minute. The huge majority of people either didn't notice at all, or they forgot about it almost immediately.
So, from our point of view, it feels just like this. We are center stage. Every single flaw is lit up for the whole world to see and, to judge. It feels so real.
But here's the reality check. Everyone else is way too busy standing in their own spotlight. They're worrying about that weird thing they said 5 minutes ago, or if their hair looks okay, or what on earth they're going to make for dinner. They just don't have the time or the mental energy to focus on your tiny stumble.
Okay, so once you realize that nobody's really watching you that closely, you can actually flip this entire thing on its head. You can start using your small imperfections not as something to be ashamed of, but as a really powerful tool.
This is called strategic vulnerability. And listen, this is not about oversharing your deepest secrets or complaining. It's about being human on purpose. It's about showing a little crack in that perfect facade to let other people in.
And it's actually incredibly simple to do. First, you find a minor flaw, something small, something relatable. Second, and this is so important, you make sure it's a solved problem. This shows that you're competent, not just complaining. And third, you share it with the goal of connecting with someone, not just to talk about yourself.
And let's be super clear about the difference here. Strategic vulnerability is saying, oh my gosh, I just realized my shirt has been on inside out all morning. Oops, it's funny, it's human, it's resolved. What it is not is walking into a meeting and announcing that you're having a deep existential crisis. See the difference? One builds connection, the other just builds awkward silence.
So when you get this right, you stop wasting energy worrying about people judging your flaws, and you actually start using them to build something way more valuable.
Because that's really the big takeaway here. That little imperfection you were so worried about, it is not a weakness you need to hide. When you share it in the right way, it becomes a bridge between you and another person. It's a way of saying, hey, I'm not perfect, and you're not perfect, and that is totally okay. We're in this together.
So as we wrap this up, I'm going to leave you with this question. Forget about the fear of the spotlight, because it was never really on you in the first place. Instead, think about this. What's one small, solved imperfection you could share to build a human bridge with someone this week?